Good day, Andrew, C1D Paintball. This game being played at Warzone Paintball in Rigaud, Quebec. We are playing X-Flag game type on the village map. What is X-Flag? X-Flag is where, well, a village map is what it's designed for, thought up by Connor. There are 4 spawn points there, so my team will be spawning from this spawn point. Connor's orange team will be spawning here. Flag's in the middle, right? Pretty straightforward, but with X-Flag, you don't get the flag and bring it to your base. You don't get the flag and bring it to the other team's base, because there are 2 more spawns, so you have specifically one that you have to, when you get the flag, bring it to. Now, the enemy team is allowed to put a player inside there to help block you. We've had other videos with this. It's a fun game type specifically for this field. Now, the other dynamic in this game that's important is there was a big group of us at C1D regulars, and there was a big party of noobs that were playing as well. And this was the first game where we mixed it up together. A lot of people on the field. Some could argue there was almost too much for this game type and that, but you don't know because we'd never played X-Flag with this many players. Now, my team's strategy, which you'll see right from the start, is pretty straightforward. We're going to have a lot of guys kind of sit at spawn. I mean, we've got a lot of players on our team, so we are going to send a lot of players out, you know, somebody to defend the area where the other team has to plant the flag, for example. But where both spawn points are, main spawn points where the players start, they can see the flag pretty well. So by my team deciding, you know, a few of us are going to stay in spawn, we just want to pick off the other team, you know, thin the herd since there's so many players out there. Now, one thing about this video is I've got a camera set up in my team spawn. Just a camera sitting on the ground recording. It adds an interesting angle, and so I call it the Spawncam, which is the name of the video. And I already mentioned interesting angle. Adds a bit to it. The sound is also very good on it. It enhances the sound. As a matter of fact, later in the video, when I no longer use that camera, you'll hear the sound kind of degrade a bit. Sorry, but action cameras never have a good recording device on it, so I actually use something a little bit better on this one, but that's where the Spawncam comes in.
Guys, don't kid yourself, it's a team deathmatch.
Yeah, don't really go for the flag. The objective here is to have someone that always stays alive with an eye on the flag.
Yeah.
So if they try to go by, you rip them.
So we have this one and the one.
Yeah, so they have that one and that one. So if we take the flag from there, our easiest option would be run down the hill. Because going up's gonna be hard if they're all alive up there. We're running down, man, we can grab the flag and come back on this side and just fuck in.
As long as we keep somebody in each thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's starting to hurt, start the game. Maybe.
Andrew, the left side's gonna be super hot.
So, as I mentioned, myself and a few of my teammates still hanging around spawn. Connor, not doing that. He is charging across the field all the way to this location on the map, and you can see he's got an angle on my team spawn. Let's look at his actual camera, what he sees. Yeah, that's the spawn point where me and a bunch of teammates are. Put this little arrow here because that's where I'm kind of leaning out. I'm going to be going back and forth for a little while there. Yeah, Connor's in a pretty decent angle. Alright, so you saw the angle Connor had from his spot on me. Well, this is the angle I have on him, but I don't know it's him yet. I just know there's an enemy player there. So that's the building he's behind, and he's kind of leaning over this side. The next sequence and the one after, you'll hear Connor actually has a teammate with him. So they're trying to coordinate, see what's going on, you know, do the team thing by working together.
Shooting on you.
I got clear sight on that fucking guy. Alright. We have an experienced player still on the spawn looking at us. Maybe. I don't know.
I looked into your eyes and I told you it's over.
Okay, now on the spawn cam, kind of between this J's, cameras like these, see Jay's legs there. So behind Jay we have Sebi, who's in the doorway. He's our team's speedball player for the game, and he is just looking. He's got that safety there. I mean, he goes behind the building, he can go left, he can go right, looking out the front. A lot of coordination here. Great for a player like that, whose job it is basically is to shoot a lot of balls and take a lot of players out. We mentioned it before the game. I said it flat out to teammates, is a lot of this, even though it's a capture the flag game, is a game of attrition where we just wait and just decimate the other team as much as you can, because there's so many players on the field. It's just too hairy to just go out there and run for the flag.
Yeah. Well, which is cool. Cool, it works. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go to the first area on the left.
None.
Okay, so this is the angle from my camera as I look straight out from the front of my team spawn. Got a teammate here, and he's in a decent position. And off camera to the left up here, that's where the flag is planted. Now, this is the spawn point that the enemy, if and when they get the flag, have to bring it back to. So we should have a player or two in there to help defend that area. Can't really see right now, but that's how it should be set up. That's our area concentration. And when the game restarts, you'll actually see myself and one or two other teammates will spot Charlie near where the flag is planted. And unfortunately, multiple markers aimed up at him. We just all fired at the same time. We kind of light him up. I apologize. Sorry, Charlie, but good to note for my team, he's a pretty good player, so he is no longer active on the other side. So sorry we lit you up, Charlie, but it's a good thing for my team.
He's hit! Sorry!
This is so
Okay,
fun.
Charlie! Oh, there you go.
So I keep on chopping, too.
There you go, Betty.
Fuck, Charlie's dead.
I waved before, middle of the game, to Connor, who was at the corner of that building. Remember, I don't know it's Connor, I just know an enemy is there, so I'm just trying to have a little fun with him and that. And you'll see when it restarts, I definitely point out to my teammates about that guy and the importance that, yeah, we gotta take him out.
I see him on the corner of the building there. Come on in.
I'm kind of focused in here, really locked in to try to get the player that's Connor, again, that I don't know. Remember, I've got the building, my spawn building to my right to kind of protect me on that side. I even got a little tree so I can kind of fire in between. So I'm concentrating, I'm trying here. Now, I'm going to actually take a shot off the forearm, but it's a bounce, it's gonna hurt. So I got hit, but thankfully because of the bounce, I am not out.
Oh, I think I got him. No, you're not going to. Bounce. You got me in the corner and bounced. It hurt like hell. Oh, I see him back here, dude. See that white building right there?
Oh yeah, hold on,
He's in the back corner. He's jumping out low. I'm going to go out on the road and pull him out if you want to shoot him, guys.
So I go back into the spawn after that bounce off the forearm, shaking it off. And, you know, I'm going that we have to take that player out. I'm going to actually say that use me as a decoy. I'll kind of put my head out in the back. After all, he just got me off the arm there. And while he's distracted, there's actual doorway where Jay is. Maybe he can catch Connor on an angle as Connor's concentrating to me and take him out.
Aguanten that shit.
Do we have anybody in their main spawn? Yeah, we do.
That's Connor, I believe.
That's Connor?
Connor.
So Jay has given a visual confirmation that that is Connor behind that building. So this way I don't have to keep reminding you I don't know that it's him. Now, I'm gonna admit, I get a little nervous here. Not really nervous, but just more like, just grip a little bit more. I've had so many showdowns against him over the years. And I've been holding my own so far, although I got that one bounced off me. But yeah, knowing it's Connor, I just get a little more nervous knowing that, well, I am outclassed in this one. He's on his strong side, I'm on my strong side, but when we are strong, he is much stronger. And on his camera here, you can see he's still holding that very tight angle on my spawn. So yeah, it's not, knowing it's him now, it's like, oh, been here before. So I back down from my standoff with Connor a bit. Jay's actually covering him from the window. I'm looking out the front window here, and you can see in the bottom corner the action camera on my helmet. I'll circle it. That is the middle of the field where the well is, and that's where the flag is as well. So I'm mixing it up here, just not staring a showdown with Connor the whole time, because there's a lot of action on the field and a lot of things to pay attention to. Alright, I duck for cover as a few shots just rip through our spawn point, and you'll see here I take a bounce off the back. Now there it is, a ball intact bouncing off my back. So I dodge another one, I get lucky again. And once again, it didn't tickle. Now we're going to focus on Connor's camera as the main camera for the next little sequence.
Oh, my back, did it break?
So you might have guessed when I said that I was switching to Connor's camera that something big must be happening with him. And it does. One of my teammates kind of crept around to that building and does a little peekaboo here, and honestly gives Connor a jump scare, freezing him out. So Connor and Charlie, two of the best players on the other team, are now out. The game isn't won or anything by my gold team yet, but big hurdle has been jumped.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Hurt like hell. Sébastien, kick out flag, Sébastien!
So our strategy of having a bunch of us and spawn to wither away at the other team seems to be working, but it is time to move up. So I've already got teammates moving up. The gentleman who took out Connor is actually in the building ahead of me here, and beside that building you'll see there's a smoke that's been thrown. I don't know who threw it, but it's giving me cover right now and my team to advance, because that smoke was thrown at the well where the flag plant is. So yeah, time to move up. Okay, so I move up to where the smoke is, and I throw it up a little bit to hinder the view of the enemy side, obviously. And in the building, just a little bit to my left, just off left center, an enemy in the doorway. So with one hand, I raise my marker at him, and I am pointing to him to let my teammates know he is there. So now you have a choice. This is one of three things. 1, I'm either really badass. 2, I'm either really lucky. Or 3, I'm really stupid for doing what I just did. So yeah, well, what's done is done. And no matter what choice you made, that's where I am. By the way, why am I not firing at that guy in the doorway? Because it's just a split second that I saw him there. And yeah, you know, just pointing it out for my teammates. You know, I'd like to think I'm badass, but the decision is for you to make.
Guys, I'm gonna go around. Guys, right fucking here. Fuck.
Now I mentioned my teammates that I want to sweep around. I actually want to go around around the left side here to the left of me. But I've got that enemy in the doorway, and I've taken some shots from here as well. So yeah, I do want to get out of there. I should get out of there, but I'm gonna have to kind of roll the dice if I just want to charge out of there and get out unscathed.
He's game, he scored, he scored!
Okay, I make a little bit of a mistake here. The building here, that is where the enemy is supposed to score the flag. And once they get it, if they get it. I see my teammate with the flag behind the building. I get a little confused here, like telling the ref, I'm gonna lean out. I'm even gonna kind of walk around the middle, towards the mid of the field, like the game's over, saying, game over, game over. Waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. My marker, it's like, well, what's going on here? I will soon realize that, yeah, he's got the flag, he's got a spawn point, but it's the other spawn point that's actually behind me he's got to go to.
Game over! Flag scored! Flag scored! Flag scored! Oh, he's got it on ours. No, it's not over.
All right, now I realize that, yeah, we've got the flag, but we haven't planted it yet at the right area. I'm looking to my left. I got a teammate charging up there with me towards the enemy's spawn because, look, there was a lot of players on this field to start the game. There's not a lot now. We don't know, because of the size of the field now, did the ref see where everybody is? We don't actually see any enemies right now, but if it's coming from anywhere, it's got to be from their spawn point.
Go to the other spawn! Go to one! Go to the other spawn!
So that's the enemy spawn point there I mentioned before, and I'm kind of standing up with my marker kind of half up to it. In my mind right now, it's like, I don't think there's any enemies left. I mean, standing up the way I am right now, if there were on the field, somebody would probably take me out. So a lot of players in this game, a lot happening, so it's hard enough as a player because you're concentrating on just certain things, but I'm thinking in my head at this point, hey ref, maybe there's nobody left.
Go around the map! No, no! Oh, he's got it! That's it! That's it, that's all, ref! Good fucking game, boys. Good game, boys, good game.
Okay, that's this one. There was nobody left. They were wiped out. The ref was kind of behind us near the safe zone on the side, just taking care of things there, so he didn't notice that, but hey, we win the game. We get the flag, but we actually wiped them out first. So yeah, a fun one. I'll admit, there was too many players on the field for this game type, but we were testing it. It's the first time we played X-Flag with all these players, so a lot of people on it. I mean, you can still go out there and do this when you have that many players, but it really takes X-Flag, which is a fun game type and really is. I mean, any game type where you get unless it's unlimited lives, I mean, you can win most paintball games by wiping the other team out, but X-Flag really encouraged doing the objective. But with this many players, it just shifts that onus on, well, wipe them out first. So, but hey, there's different ways to play, and I've been wrong often, and I will continue to be wrong. So I'll probably go out the next time we play this game type on the field with a bunch of players, and it'll be totally tactical with the objective. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Remember, go out there, have fun, because at the end of the day, it's just a game.
Game over.